From the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's been a little while. Here we are, live from the lake. I'm at Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, and it is I guess it's the largest lake in New Hampshire. I think the third largest in New England. It is something like 25 miles long and 15 miles wide. And yeah, it's great. I think Winnipesaukee is an Abenaki Native American word for something like the spirit smiling on you or something like that. So hopefully the spirits are smiling on us today. So thank you, Stasia. Thank you, Mischief Manage. Good to see you all. George Massie, Stay Spiria, my fabulous mods. Thank you, everybody. I missed you all. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Anna from Canada. Kirkalophagus. Yes. Oh, this isn't new. This is actually a family. Well, they call it a cottage. It's a cabin on the lake. It belonged to my husband's mom, so my mother-in-law, and she kind of left it in the family. Technically, my brother-in-law owns it, so Uncle Al, the single guy. Yeah. So we just use it and we love it. It's awesome up here. So here we are. First and foremost, I want to extend all of my love, well wishes, good vibes, positive energy to the amazing, lovely Liz Ferris. Many of you probably saw her live last night. If you haven't, please go over and get her update, and please send her some love. Please. I texted her this morning and we just exchanged back and forth a few times. I've talked to her last week. She had asked me not to say anything about her condition, and I did not. And I've just been sending her, all the love and the healing vibes that we can. And now that she's talked about it, let's all just send her love. So yes, thank you. Send love to Liz. Yes, we love her very much. And like I said in my last live, my position and my focus has not changed at all. With everything going on, I am still focused on, number one, spreading the word about the abuses of Scientology. Number two, bringing down this damn cult, because I hate cults in general, and especially this one right now. And also, I am just here for whatever needs to be done or said to just keep defending and coming around the survivors of cults, and especially Scientology. And you know how much I love the second gens, all of them. So I want to talk a little bit about the second gens, and also why Mitch Brisker? I mean, why does this keep coming up? I don't understand it. I don't think it was provoked particularly. And I don't know. So I'm going to just say what I need to say. I don't want anybody running over to his channel and harassing him or anything. I am just going to keep it over here. I'm going to say what I need to say. And, I don't want any hate comments towards him. If you want to call it behaviors, absolutely. Poke a little fun, but I don't want any threats or name calling or anything like that. So yes. So here we are. I'm going to show you what I have been looking at in the past 12 or so hours since Nora did her live. First of all, yes, for Liz, free Bob Ferris. Absolutely. Yes, we love you, Liz. If you're listening, love you so much. We hope everything works out. Please send her some love, everybody. Okay. Hey, Marjan, great to see you. I'll do some greetings in a little while, but I just want to get out what I want to say because contrary to some some people's opinions, I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy calling people out, but you know what? This Mitch thing, it's like, I don't know what they say, a bad penny just keeps coming up, or like a bunion. I don't know. It's just like this is not cool. Okay, so first of all, so I'm not going to read these open letters. I feel like, I don't want to take the time. Go over to Mitch Brisker's page. Please don't harass him. But if you want to read them in their entirety, he did an open letter to Nora, oh no, Nora, and an open letter to Aaron Smith Levin. So I just want to read the headline on this one. Dear Nora, you can stop proving to me what a piece of shiz you are. I get it. Okay. So first of all, Mitch, oh, my husband. Hey, honey. First of all, why are we calling second gens pieces of shit? I mean, what? That just right there, I think that discredits him. I think that shows what a awful person he is. You're not nice. I'm not calling you a piece of you know what, but you're not nice. And that's just totally uncalled for. And you don't call any of the second gens this without hearing from me. Got it? Got it? Okay. So let's debate this. Okay. Who really is the piece of dung here? I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to play a couple of clips. They're probably about 5 minutes each, so just bear with me. But yeah. Oh, I see Joel McCoy. So Joel, this is the reason why I was late coming on. Just as I was about to hit live, I got a call from the post office in Colorado and saying that Rodney had been lost because someone had accidentally stripped off his label, like on the outside, so they couldn't scan him. So he's been lost for like a week and a half, at least, I think maybe even 2 weeks. So he will be at your house today. Just want to let you know. And the poor lady, she sounded a little bit elderly, and she's like, is it okay if I open the box? I'm like, yeah, but you're going to get a big surprise. And oh, she was just so tickled. She thought it was hilarious. So, and she asked me to do a survey for her. I said, absolutely. Someone stripped Rodney. Yes. I guess he's in one piece. He's got all of his jewels and everything in place. So anyways, let's read your comment, buddy. Comment, poor Mitch. He's a very confused and delusional person. He seems bound and determined to make himself look like a fool. Wish someone close to him to tell him until then he will keep it up. Yeah, it's like Aftermath Foundation people, can come get grandpa, okay? He's kind of wandering around. He's confused. He's causing trouble. Just come get grandpa, please. I mean, this is out of control. But you know what? It is what it is. So he's got all of his jewels. Yep. Everything's connected. Okay. Let's so one thing that Nora said that really struck me, and it was absolutely true, and I was really thinking about it all night, was that these second gens, they were born into it or raised in it, and they had no choice. They were abused. They weren't sitting next to Dave Miscavige eating lobster and shrimp and sushi and all these like delicacies, right? They didn't have a feather bed, they didn't have $8 million. So how the hell where does he come off criticizing them for the work that they were doing, right? And for what they were being forced to do. Now, I have heard all three of the people that he criticizes the most, Ono Nora, Aaron Smith Levin, and Serge Delmar, all talk about things that they regret, that they wish they hadn't done, that they didn't like doing. So he's just always like, this whole attitude. And I'm going to show it to you right now. I did an interview with him about, it says 5 months ago now, and I'm going to play a little clip. What you think about this. And I'm going to let it play because I don't want to be accused of taking things out of context. So. Okay.
So I lived in this little village of 7 cottages called the G's.
So the question is from Alexis. Question: who cooked and cleaned for him when he was living at Int? What were his accommodations?
Nobody knows why. I think it's because originally the groundskeepers at the resort lived there. I was the first person to move in there. It was all renovated with Sea Org labor, and it's quite nice. Not my taste, but it was quite a nice 2-bedroom kitchen. I don't know, maybe 800 square.
All right, let's play that again.
I can't tell what the tone of this question is.
Just answer the question, sir.
Yeah, no, I get it right there. Come on, Marilyn, I can say that. I can say that. I don't know if this is being asked like a antagonistically. Well, no, I was taking
Who
care of it.
cares? Who cares?
Okay,
Alexis,
so I lived at what's called the G's.
they look nice.
It's a little, yeah, I'm sure they are. And thank you for the question, Alexis. And thanks for letting me play with what your intention might be. You could clarify it though. I don't know if that's my point is, I don't know if it's genuine interest or an accusation. Either way, I don't care. So I lived in this little village of 7 cottages called the G's. Nobody knows why. I think it's because originally the groundskeepers at the resort lived there. I was the first person to move in there. It was all renovated with Sea Org labor, and it's quite nice. Not my taste, but it was quite a nice 2-bedroom kitchen.
Everybody hear that? It was quite nice. Not quite my taste, but very nice. Newly renovated. He was the first one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not quite his taste. So let's listen in a little more. Oh, sorry.
Washing my clothes, making my bed, cleaning my room. I had for about a year
One
Rosemary
sec, let me
Brown.
just rewind
Mike's
a little
mom
bit.
was my housekeeper. I got to know Rosemary very well. I knew Rosemary before what's called the G's.
They look nice.
It's a little, yeah, I'm sure they are. And thank you for the question, Alexis.
Okay, you guys can hear it. Okay,
thanks
though,
for
right?
letting me play with what your intention might be. You could clarify it though.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll
if
stop
that's
doing that.
My point is, I don't know if it's genuine interest or an accusation. Either way, I don't care. So I lived in this little village of 7 cottages called the G's. Nobody knows why. I think it's because originally the groundskeepers at the resort lived there. I was the first person to move in there. It was all renovated with Sea Org labor, and it's quite nice. Not my taste, but it was quite a nice 2-bedroom kitchen. I don't know, maybe 800 square feet. A nice apartment. I had Sea Org members washing my clothes, making my bed, cleaning my room. I had for about a year Rosemary Brown. Mike's mom was my housekeeper. I got to know Rosemary very well. I knew Rosemary before that when she was Ron Miscavige Jr.'s secretary. That a lot of you may know that story. I don't want to get into it, but yeah.
So he was privy to that whole thing with Rosemary Brown. I actually have texts from him confirming that he knew what was going on with Ronnie and Rosemary Brown. And Rosemary, after that, like even though he knew what all this, she was washing his clothes and cleaning his house as well. So Nice, Mitch. Nice. And then we get into him out of his own volition talking about the $8 million.
Yeah, I was really treated really like they just wanted me to work. They didn't want me to worry about making my bed or doing my laundry. They just like, no, you're not going to worry about anything. You're not going to pay for Scientology. You're going to pay for nothing, but you're going to pay for healthcare and you're going to pay for pension and welfare. And we're going to, you don't realize like, well, that's another story. That's if you want to talk about the money I was paid, I'm totally willing to do that because it's been used both by Golden Hour
Talk
Productions
about whatever you
to
want to talk about.
impugn me. Well, it's what the people want to hear, but
All right.
the money
well,
that I
whatever you
made
wanna say.
has been used by the church to make me look bad. And it's also been used by people on YouTube to say, oh, but you were paid $8 million, you wanted to be there, blah, blah, blah.
And
what?
I don't know.
Well, you
What
have
do
to
you have
put
to
that
say
in
about it?
context. You have to put that in context.
But and
Sorry?
I don't want to I don't want to ask you like, oh, where'd the money go? Because
Well,
it's
a
not
lot of
really
it
my
went.
business. It's not my
No,
business.
you can ask me that. It went to my wife and kids. It went to the government. It went to my divorce. It went into my retirement, which is almost entirely extinguished because I had no career after leaving. It was really not in context. It's not a lot of money. I know people are going to say, well, that's a first world problem, because,
Right.
but in context, it wasn't a lot of money. And the people that criticize me for that should know that because they're money people. But the main thing is that they threw this at me like, we paid you over $8 million. It was probably more because they didn't have a record of the time I worked at Hollywood.
So it was probably more than $8 million. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Jolyn 777. He's so arrogant. It makes me sick. No, not a lot of money. Not a lot of money. Okay, let me go through some starred before I go on to the next thing that I want to show you and talk about. Miss Sunrise Dawn, member for 3 months. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Oh, thank you. You look beautiful today. Thank you so much. I got a little bit of sun actually the last few days, so feeling pretty good. Blake Reed, good morning to everyone except you, Mitch. Okay, all right, fair enough. Thank you for the super chat, and I see you're holding back. You're being polite. Thank you very much. Pinche Becky, hey there. I bet the post office lady will tell that story about finding Rodney for the rest of her life. Yeah, she did seem pretty tickled about that. And she saw the top of it. And I said, well, yeah, if you see a sailor hat, then that's him. I said, but if you want to look further, I said, on his feet, and his balls, feet, it says SPTV. She's like, oh, well, I better check that out. Like she really wanted to see it. She's like, I better be careful with my knife. I said, yeah, you better be. That was so cute. So she said she was going to repackage it and send it to Joel. So, yeah. Hey, Kellycopter. Hey, sweetie. I miss you. Hey, Meryl, I miss you. I miss you too, honey. Hope you are having a lovely time at the lake. Yes, it's really hot here. So we spent pretty much the whole day on the lake yesterday. And we're only like probably a minute's walk. You can actually see it from here. Probably less than a minute. So, sweet, lovely streamers, please be careful. Someone who should be named followers or hacking phones of bad actors that was talked about now deleted live. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but thanks for the warning. I don't know. Asen comment, he lived at the cottage, which was not his taste, while others went hungry and slept in bug-infested beds. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. And that just makes me want to cry. And, this is horrible. Horrible. Kellycopter, I'm on ketchup, but come get grandpa has been giggling. Come on, guys. Like, just come collect him. Just please come collect him. Hey, Selfless Self, good to see you. Not in any way a fan of Mitch, but if you name the individual on the internet, they might respond. In my opinion, Mitch is a total POS. If you invoke his name, he will just take the opportunity for contact. Yeah, I hear you. Mitch and I, we kind of go way back. We have a little bit of a history, and yeah, it's always a decision that a hard decision whether to talk about things or not. And in this case, yeah, I'm naming names, so that's just what. But I totally get it. I hear you, and fair enough, fair enough. But I'm ready for him if he comes at me. I'm ready. Hey, Asen, comment. 8 million was not much money, and he had a maid and a suite. And when Aaron points out his experience was not like others, he was offended. Yeah, and he had free Sea Org labor. He's like Tom Cruise does, I guess. So. Super Pup, hey there, member for 4 months. Thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. Hugs for Liz. Yes, all the love for Liz. I wish the hearts would come out, but this isn't an Apple product. But thank you. Absolutely. Lots of love for Liz. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, George, putting all the links up. Appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Kim Roy, comment, too much attention paid to others. So Mitch had to stir the pot in his way to increase his book sales. Oh, Mitch, get over yourself or find a new group to bug. Yeah. And you know what? It's the same people commenting on his stuff. It's Voodoo Kitty, who is, if it's not Stephanie Hutchinson, it's her best friend, right? You got Voodoo Kitty. You got Juliana Bittencourt, who pretty much represents the PTS Discord or whatever. And you've got Maria de Jesus de Gutierrez, whatever her name is. She is, apart from Stephanie Hutchinson, she is Mike Rinder's biggest fan. So yeah, you can just get the same. And Hans Christian Swartz and blah, 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 blah. You have the same people commenting on all these videos and all these community posts. It's like, blow it out. Come on, just give it up. So Brittany, Mitch seems to be very entitled. Yeah, I think he's very well had it bad too. And what about me? Oh, I had it bad too. Yeah, what about me? Well, he had it bad once they stopped wanting to pay him, and then he left, as pretty much what I gather from that, right? I know you can't compare traumas, but Mitch seems like he has a victim mentality. I hate using the term. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and I do wonder why now, why now? Because I don't think Aaron's mentioned him in a while, and Nora just in passing a couple of times in one of her streams, because he actually produced and directed that film that she talked about the other day, about the orientation film. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to play something from, and it's about 5 minutes long. I'd like to play the whole thing if you can bear with me. It's from one of our fabulous mods. He's here today. Literally no one, and he is definitely literally someone to me, George Massie, and he has been putting out videos with receipts and just beautifully done and very well produced videos, just about 5 to 10 minutes long. And I suggest you go over, George, please put your link in the chat or one of the mods and check out his videos. I will put the link in the description. I didn't get a chance to this morning, but I want to play this. It's really good, and it really speaks to what I'm saying today. So literally fantastic. That's right, Kate. Okay. So let me get that ready. All right.
In an effort to gaslight and silence the voices of second-generation Scientologists, Mitch Brisker, an employee of the Aftermath Foundation, decided to go on the record. Mitch's phraseology and protest gestures are squarely aimed at Serge Del Mar, a survivor of child SA within Scientology. What is it with Mitch and his Aftermath cronies' constant attempts to demean and dismiss the survivors of child abuse in Scientology? Let's take a look, shall we?
I mean, here's the deal. Let me just say this. I'm going to go on record as saying this. Everybody can attack me all you want. You all know my contact information.
You're used to it.
Yeah, there haven't been children in the Sea Org in 20 years, okay? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there's no children in hotels. There's no children being abused. It's that whole thing is a big, it's just a misdirection. First, Miscavige banned families from having babies, right? And they heavily promoted abortions. And I saw all that. When I got into Scientology, when I first got in, there was a Celebrity Center and I was trying to get off drugs. I worked in the nursery. If you do the math on when the last babies were born in the Sea Org, if you do the math on when Miscavige said no more babies, there's no more kids in the Sea Org.
That's funny.
There can't be. And they won't take anybody in the Sea Org unless you are 18 and you have a GED.
Darling, your math is simply not mathing.
Even if Liz
I love Samuel. Darling, your math is simply not mathing. Oh my God, I love him.
say he banned it in 1990, all those kids would be grown up. I mean, Laura's like 40.
Right.
There's like no kids in the Sea Org. Like this thing about the children.
Right. Well, Scientology likes to, the Sea Org likes to send out little missions to orgs for various reasons, either not enough money, not enough book sales, or whatever it is, or of course recruitment. And this one lovely day, there was a mission with 3 Sea Org members that came to our org. I was 9 years old at the time, so my brother would have been 12, my sister 13, and they came and they saw us, running around, being in the course room or whatever. And they decided to recruit us for the Sea Org. So they first took my sister, maybe it took 15, 20 minutes, and then they took my brother, and then they took me. And we were put in this small little room. It was a room inside the building, so there were no windows. It was as a desk, just enough space to walk past it, and then 2 chairs, and that's it. Maybe there was some furniture in the back or whatever. So a little bit of a sinister environment already. And then I don't know what they said to my sister, my brother, but what they told me, what I can somewhat remember is they would tell me, you've done all of these courses, you have written all of these wonderful success stories. Don't you want that other people experience that, and so on and so forth? And isn't that the most important thing in the world, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what I do remember is that they basically told me I don't have to go to school. And I just basically said, all right, where do I sign? Because as a child, 9 years old, who wants to go to school? Thank you very much. Because they basically said, well, as you know, Samuel, you are an immortal being. Everything that you could learn, everything you could go and study about, you already have done in the past. But Scientology, this is the new thing. You can only get this, now, and so on and so forth. And so they were basically telling me wanting to go to study because I wanted to, I don't know if at 9 years old already wanted to go and study and become a professor or whatever. I already have thought about that already. I'm not sure. In any case, they already told me there's no point in going off and study and going to university because there's nothing greater than Scientology. And so I signed my SEER contract when I was 9 years old.
Okay, so Mitch asked us to do the math. Let's do this. First, let's review what Samuel had to say. Samuel was born in 1992. He was recruited into the Sea Org in 2001 at 9 years old. Mitch told us that Miscavige banned children in 1990, and Sea Org recruitment was restricted to people that were 18 years old and had a high school diploma or GED. According to Mitch, this would mean that Samuel would not be eligible for the Sea Org until 2010. Now tell me, who's misdirecting here? I'm sorry to disappoint you here, Mitch, darling, but Samuel is right. Your math just ain't mathing. How far will the Aftermath Foundation and their cronies go to gaslight and deny the children of Scientology their reality while promoting their own truth as the one and only version? Sounds an awful lot like L. Ron Hubbard to me. What say you? Stay tuned as we go further down this rabbit hole of deception. Like and subscribe to get notifications as new videos are released.
All right. That was literally at literally no one SP, and the link is in the chat, and I'll also put it in the description of the video. So what do you guys think? Mic drop. Absolutely. And there you have it. Mitch is one of those people who pees on your leg and tells you it's raining. He's full of it. Yeah. And this is what the Aftermath Foundation is, you know, type of people that they're employing and promoting, you know. Yeah. You're trying to get off drugs and you get put in with the babies. Yeah. I don't think I would want him to be my children's nanny. And as far as this whole thing of no kids in the Sea Org, I mean, he's saying that they were banned in 1990. Samuel was born in 1992. He could totally be my kid, you know, definitely young enough to be one of my kids and not much older than my own daughter. So yeah, it's just unbelievable. And yeah, did you all know Mitch wrote a book? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows that, but he wrote a book. And in some ways, I feel bad for him. I don't know why right now he's coming out to do this. I do wish the Aftermath Foundation board members would kind of tell him, like, please don't help us anymore. You know, just like with Stephanie. I don't know what he does for them. Looks like he was with Apostate Alex doing some big movie thing. I think Apostate Alex really isn't with them anymore. I don't really know. But yes, he did write a book. Yeah. And I'm just really, really tired of them attacking the second gens. And, you know, I don't think there's any comparison to what Laura and Liz Ferris and all of them, Serge, and all the second gens went through, especially the ones in the cadet org, but not only that, so many of them, even kids of publics like Kelly Copter. I mean, come on. What in the gold base is fucking happening here? Who do they think they are? Who do they think they are? So let's do a Xenu Marlene because I'm fired up. My biscuits are freaking burning. Just so tired of this. So here's to Doug and all of you and everybody partake. Oh, yay, that water's nice and cold. Yeah, so I don't have anyone in StreamYard right now, so I'm going to just try to go through your comments. Hey, poet. Water, yes. See you, Marlene. Having fun with the emojis. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's not adulting well, is he? I know. Not very well. So I'm just going to try to catch some more comments and say hello to some of you all. It's been a little while. I just wanted to catch up with you all. Say hi. We got, Fibrogal. Hey, Julia with an A. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We got Lady Victoria. Hey there. What's the temperature here? It was not up to 90 yesterday. It's probably in the low 80s right now, but it's nice in here because we got the AC on. I'm definitely going down to the lake pretty soon. Anna from Canada. Yes. Healing vibes to Liz. Love her. Absolutely. Yeah, we got Marjan, Keikovuski. So good to see you. Oh, Jem Ronan. How old is Uncle Al? I'm 40 in the UK. Single. Well, he might be a little bit old for you. He's a couple years younger than Duncan, but he's very young at heart. So I guess it's, whatever people are into. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a valid point. Absolutely. Asen says, especially when all are vulnerable during the celebration of life of Tony, he is an attention seeker and nothing too low for him. His actions in LA didn't show that already. Yeah. And him saying that he went to the testing center to take responsibility. He also was peddling his book. And he also said that he was coming to make amends with the second gens. But then in, behind the scenes, he was sending bad, dead agenting packets or whatever, dead agenting Serge Delmar and saying mad shit about him. So, yeah. And there's something that I've been thinking about is I have more respect for someone who just comes out and just lays it all out, no apologies, and doesn't go around the scenes and say different things, or someone who just is consistently an ass, But if someone is like saying one thing, doing another, changing it up all the time, it's just like someone who is completely inconsistent and up and down in different personalities. I can't with that, Then I don't believe anything they say because they're not believable, because they change like the wind, Yeah, Marjan, I love Aaron. If you want to know what Mitch was writing as Aaron was at the celebration of life, Tony, go over to Mitch's, his community page. Hey, Duncan. Oh, is he out on the porch? I'm not sure. I will take a video of here and up by the lake and stuff. Definitely do that. And I'll tell Duncan y'all said hi. Yeah, I mean, I'm no psychologist, but it does seem very much like narcissism to me. But what do I know? Yep. He's just the best at everything, deserves everything, knows everything. Yep. And he wrote a book too. Yep. So Lottie's lore. Hey there. Good to see ya. Constance June, good to see you, friend. Glad you're here. Oh, yay. Yay, we have a new member, Cheryl Neal. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. I got a new cub. Yay. Thank you so much. Right. Call to be called in. Hey, great to see you, honey. Unless Mitch toured every single org, he has no business saying that. Yeah. And he said he was going on the record as saying it. So that's pretty serious and pretty confident. When you say, I'm going to go on the record as saying this, then yeah, all right. I guess he knew. Thought he knew anyways. So Susie Q, narcissists tend to be delusional. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, good to see you, Susie. So glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Great gig in the sky. I lived on Lake Winnipesaukee near Meredith. Yes, I've been to Meredith. Yeah, it's a little further north than where I am. But yeah, I love to just go around the whole lake over to the Weirs, like Weirs Beach and Laconia. Yeah, we're on the quiet side, I guess you would call it. So all right, I'm just going down the line. Gina Marie Torino, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jersey Jan, hey. Great to see you, Jersey Jan. Now, Jersey Jan is also a protester that went out to the Child USA golf tournament and protested in front of that with George, with literally no one. Yeah, I hear you, Susie. Can't stand to listen to him drone on and on. Yep. Can only take so much. It only takes so much of that. Sorry, I'm way behind. I'm just trying to catch up real fast. Yeah, $43 a week is way more than Mitch made. Yeah. There's just no comparison. Hey, Mandy McGee. Good to see you. Mix Mandy. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Susan P. Hey there. Kathy Scoggins. Everybody's here. Yay. Miss Sunrise Dawn. Nice to see you all. Didn't he burn money on drugs? I don't know. Honestly, I kind of don't think so. I'm trying to remember his story. I think he came to Scientology looking for help with a drug problem, and I assume that he, they helped him and he became clean, and then started doing all of the work for them, the director and producer work, and yeah. So, not sure, but if you read his book, you'd know. I'm not a good read. Like, I don't really like to read. I like to listen to books, but it's like something like 400 and something pages long. So just a little bit too long for me. Yeah. Oh no, Keela, good to see you, honey. Voodoo Kitty blocked me on X the same time. Oh, the same exact time. Interesting. What does that tell you? Could be. Lady Victoria, comment, this is why Mitch and Mike get along so well. That could be, yep. I hear you. TKK, I commented after the stream. I couldn't get him off me, almost harassing me. I told him off. Now I'm proudly blocked by him. He also had a squad after me. I wear as bad. I don't know who you're talking about, but are you talking about Mitch? I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. Without context, I don't know, but I'm talking about Mitch now. Sorry, I'm just trying to read these before I pop them up. Yeah, Stasia, Flowers for Mike is awesome. Yes, it is. Yeah, definitely check out George's channel. It's amazing. Really well done. Very well done. Cheryl Neal, glad you're here. A lot of people catching lives. Maybe a lot of people are on vacation. This is awesome. Yeah. Hey, Maria. Good to see you. Yep. That's right. Mitch wrote a book. Yep. I'm just trying to catch up here. Goosebump 801. Good to see you. Bunny Melon. Glad you're here. Asen, what Mitch doesn't get is that producing propaganda for a cult is not art. And the praise he got was mandatory. He will be remembered as a great filmmaker as much as, I don't know who that is, Lenny Ravenstahl. I probably should know, but I'm terrible with pop culture and history sometimes. You can let me know what that means. Desert Dog, recent Aaron did those Facebook post videos about public kids getting pushed by their parents to become auditors. Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were specifically talking about the Sea Org, but still, like Samuel said, his math isn't mathing, darling. Yeah. Lady Jane out. George is amazing. Love all his content. Watch all his videos. Same here. I tell him to let me know as soon as one drops so I can be one of the first ones to watch it. Definitely. Everybody reminding. Yeah. TKK. Now my biscuits are burning. I was in South Africa the last 2 months. They are sending 5-year-olds on the beach with the books. Scientology books. Oh my God. That's awful. Am I like buffering? I feel like it's my internet's weird. Mitch doesn't believe things unless he experiences them. No one cares that he got 8 million. We care because he refuses to believe in the experiences of others. Right. Thank you for doing this live. You're welcome. I mean, I feel like things happen, and it's something that I know a little bit about because I have interviewed him and I have dealt with, some issues with him that I'll come on and talk about it and see what you all think, because I don't shove things under the rug. Yeah. Hey, Sir Crepitus, good to see you. Holy Rogue, hey everybody. Sharon, hey. Sharon Paris, hey there. Glad you all are here. We got No Face. I didn't ask permission, but I'm here anyways. Okay, good to see you. You don't have to ask permission. Michelle, hey, bikers taking down Scientology. Kevin is amazing. Thank you. Yes, we're very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. I love it here. And we've been here. Well, it was newly renovated about 3 years ago, but my kids grew up coming up here every year. And yeah, it was definitely just totally we just call it a blessing, right? A privilege, because they would just go down to the lake and be playing in the sand, and they learned how to swim really young. I mean, I didn't. I was in foster care. I didn't learn how to swim till I was a teenager, and I had never been on a motorboat. I had never been really near water to speak of, a little bit, but yeah, this was just such a nice place for them to be on the water in the summers. Jason, I listened to the rantings of my narcissistic ex-husband for 15 years. I'll skip that book. Thank you. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, okay. The German guy's filmmaker. Gotcha. All right. All right, guys. Don't be. You guys are being a little rough here. Oh, I'm good. Okay. So it's not buffering, just for me, I guess. Hey, Joel. It's been great being with you all today. Must go. Need to take one of those cats to the vet. Oh, no. Nothing bad. Okay, good. Hope today is filled with joy, kindness, friendship, and see you on the next one. See you later, Joel, and let me know if you get that package. It's supposed to be there today. The package with the package in it. Oh, Psych on the Rocks. Oh, no. Yeah, that is scary. So sorry. Yeah. Gamer Jackie, that was the best thing growing up in Michigan, Maryland. Someone always had a place on a lake. Yeah, so nice. We're only being okay then. Fair enough. Snarky but honest. Okay. Karini. Hey, Karini. So good to see you. Cannot stand. Yeah. Mitch Brisker. Eating lobster with David Miscavige and catered by kids and elderly while the second gens were being fed rice and beans. Right. And he's just got to shut his mouth. I mean, he has absolutely no right to criticize them whatsoever. I mean, come on. Yeah. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah. That guy, I'll have to look into it. I'd heard of the name, but I wasn't sure who that was. Oh, Susie Q, I hope you feel better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so listen, I just said that I wanted to, just come out and just talk about how I feel about things. And, I really love the second gens, and anybody messes with them, they're gonna hear from me. So I'm just sick of it. I don't understand why they just don't stop, because we're not looking for reasons to go after them. It's just, I interviewed him in good faith, hoping that I could appeal to some, humanity in him and talk to him. And, he told me everything he thought I wanted to hear, and then just turned around and started basically harassing me, telling me to be quiet and telling me not to talk about things. So someone tells me that, most likely I'm going to talk about it. So yes, hope you feel better, Susie. Yeah, COVID's no fun at all. Yeah. All right. So I didn't check the schedule. I don't know if I know that there's probably still a lot of people still in Minnesota. So I'm not sure if Natalie's going live, but I'll probably wrap up here soon. Yeah, I found that out. You can't talk sense into a narcissist. Yeah, I did find that out. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how it just seems to be like a group of people. Like I said, what in the gold base is going on here? It's like, don't they know that that's not really how to win friends and influence people? I mean, if they have the same goal in mind to bring down Scientology, why do they keep going sideways with this? So I don't know. Yes, Lady Jane out. Please remember to send some love to Liz Ferris. Absolutely. Please. Yes, send her some love. We love her so much. Absolutely. Mitch and Mike want to be treated as the beloved elder statesman. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think so. Not the way they've been acting, you know. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Denise H. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yay. 5 new cups. It's raining cups. Hallelujah. It's raining cups. Amen. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's see who is live. It looks like, oh, Wendy. Wendy said, oh, you just said that, George. Okay. He just went live. I think he was live earlier, but maybe he's live again or still. That's awesome. Jennifer, he has nothing valid to say concerning Scientology and the second gen experience. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. Everybody smash that like button. Thank you so much. Yes, and please check and see if you're subscribed, because I've had some people tell me that they were just unsubscribed spontaneously. So if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button and also the little bell so you know when I'm going live. That'd be awesome. Yes, we got new Cubs. So excited about that. Amazing. All right, everyone. It's beautiful out. It's really hot up here. So I'm going to get my suit on and go down to the lake, but I will be live. I'll be here through the week, and I will try to go live as many times as I can. I don't have the greatest service down there, so I might just have to take some video and then show it to you, because I don't think I can actually hit the live button down there. So thank you so much, Denise H. You as well. You as well. And let's do what do we call that again? A raid? A room raid on Windy City Thetan. All right. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.